Y'all boys, welcome back to another video. Let's get straight to it. We're trying to stop the cutbacks. We might be 2-3 episodes on this kind of series because it's tough. The cutbacks, the triangle plays in the middle are almost impossible to stop, guys, especially if they're good players. But we're gonna try. The reason why I'm going to use false back in this little first test, I'm gonna try other formations too, but it's because I've tried fullback and I feel like I have to drag them out to press, or sometimes I just don't like it sometimes, man. Fullback, I feel like it's limiting me to press. Like, it's just stopping me to do good pressing. Sometimes I don't mess with it. Sometimes I do. So, but today, why not try something new? Falls back on defense. This was in that little central area that they want to get into. Will it work? Probably not. Who knows? But we're trying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the midfield. And the striker role. Let's just see how it goes, man. Let's get it. Okay, this guy's running a 4-4-1-1. Oh, interesting. Let's see how we can deal with this. I feel like that gap between the CBs though, and like that gap is just a little too big. Nice little press with it though. Good press. I like that part about it though. That's actually pretty clean. Really good pass. Oh, a great chance. Yeah. Yeah, this is where like it gets tough. Once they get past that line, yikes. All I need is one striker. Oh, I love how it presses though. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, you're actually causing him to make mistakes, yo. Yep. Nice. How we counter. Okay. Okay. I kind of like that. Low key, man. All right, let's go again. Bro, it's actually kind of cooking. We might have got something for pressing wise, you know? That's the middle. That's the one they look for, right? So you got to find a way to make sure they never get that ever. The cutback. This is where they live. Boom. Got him. See how he's kind of struggling though on the wing? Yeah, he's struggling to kind of build up there. Oh yeah, he wants. He can't go to the middle either. Okay, the help of 3 center mids is nice, actually. The only problem is that they're too high up. I do feel like I still need a CDM, at least 1 or 2. Or the center mids to be way lower than where they're at. I feel like they get caught a little too high. And if they get caught once, everybody's gone. That whole line, gone. So I feel like if they were to run a cam, like the last guy, they're going to get some, some goals in. Okay, next thing to try out, though, we're going to try a 4-1-4-1. Just because it's very similar, but actually has a CDM. So let's just go right ahead. Let's see how it goes. I didn't record, but the opponent is running a 4-2-1-3. Yeah, still feels isolated. Look how long they take to come back. Nah, I can't mess with that. All right, let's see again. Yeah, Vieira is way too far. Okay, last one was a bust, but this is what we're going to try now. I know, looks pretty stupid. But sometimes you gotta try weird stuff to find out what might or might not work. So Benzema, this is a tactic now. It's a 4-4-2 holding, and it's very. I noticed that this is how I'm gonna run it. I noticed that the CBs are very split, kind of like the 4-2-3-1 or 4-3-2-1. They're very far at the bottom, like deep, and then split. I don't know if that was what makes the 4-3-2-1 good, but who knows? We're gonna find out if it works with this formation, and we're gonna see if we can stop the cutbacks. Let's go. All right, so we have a 4-2-1-3. All right. All right, we got a little tackle, a little something there.
Karim Benzema gets from putting the ball in the net. What are we expecting to see from him today, Sue?
Yeah, what a game he had last time out with his hat trick. His link up.
So the ball there. I do see that he has space though. This is the scenario that that they all do. Yeah, right? They run to the inside. They want to cut back. He almost, matter of fact, he almost got it.
The attack is over. It's all getting a bit scrappy. Hold on to the
Oh, they could definitely cut back. You see that gap? Oh, they definitely can.
performer. We haven't seen a great deal of influence.
The TDMs are kind of spread out though. Like it's weird. It's a nice 4-4-2, but man, they're spread. I don't like that.
Well, they could be about to build something again here.
I mean, he can't. I mean, he can't get through the wing, but he's honestly playing really weird, man.
They won the time approaching. The bulk of the crowd won't be happy with how things stand and not long to remedy it.
Yeah, they've still got time to get that equaliser. They just need one moment of quality.
Look, there they are, 3 again. Yeah, there's definitely space. Okay, my thoughts on this one. Still isn't it, guys. It's not even close. I didn't like it either. All right, guys, this is test number 4, and this is the last test for today. Will we figure it out? I don't know, but we're gonna go for this. If I do feel like at one point, maybe next episode, I have to go to fullback on balance or defend, we will do that. But for now, I really want to try that false back on that central area. So let's just go right ahead and get into a game. All right, Team Hull's got De Gea, Thuram, Pacho, 4-2-2. Wait, what? 4-2-2-2? What like that?
Poor pass under no real pressure.
Okay. Oh, that cutback position is there. Did you see that though? It appeared. See what happens here? Left mids and right mids. They just don't do. Look at them. They just don't do anything, fellas. Look at them. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, look at them. Yeah, they don't even run back, bro. They walk back. Yeah, that's never gonna work. Ever. Okay, fellas. So playing this game, I realized something pretty insane. All right, so what I'm noticing is that a cam will drop down faster to defend and be more helpful than the left mid and right mid. We know how good Dumfries is at defending, but as a right mid, he doesn't even drop. He'll walk back. You know he doesn't do that at right back. So it's a role issue. Maybe even, who knows, maybe even winger will drop down better than wide midfielder. Maybe it's just a role issue. It's not programmed properly. He doesn't even want to defend. Now, is he sitting deeper? Yes. But does he run back? No. Will he sit deeper, though? I do feel like he does, and he will be in better positions, but you have to manually drag him. But he's just not going to run back. So I'm trying to figure out if I should just run playmaker on every role, like on the formation like that for next episode. Because this is no, maybe not that one, but like, maybe even this one, honestly, like, what if I have them on playmaker? I mean, they're already kind of high up. But what if they're on playmaker and then, the center mids are probably chilling on a holding or on a deep, and maybe instead of it could turn into a 1-2-3-4, a 4-5-1, a better version. Who knows? I could be wrong, but like, that's just what I'm kind of analyzing. I'll have to go into a classic friendly match and see what the AI does manually, but I would have to then use 2 paddles and actually sprint backwards just to see if they run. Anyway, okay, but that being said, I do think the 4-5-1 was the best that I tried throughout these ones. It's still not perfect though, and I can tell that once that midfield line gets beat, you kind of, you gotta work wonders after that. But pressing wise, at least got somewhere with that, man. I was keeping them in their half for a bit. I really enjoyed that actually, But we're gonna experiment with the cams next episode. So see what's up with playmaker. What can we figure out, man? We gotta do something. I gotta do something. So, all right. Hope you enjoyed today's video, and catch you later. Peace.